Copper Kettle Brewery. I am here with husband and wife owners, Kristen and Jeremy. You guys opened the doors here in April of this year, and already in September, they won gold for their Mexican chocolate stout at the Great American Beer Festival. Tell me about this success.
Well, we came up with the idea for the Mexican chocolate stout. Before we opened the brewery, we wanted to do a unique beer that we thought would probably be a once-a-year specialty release. The first time we released the beer, the feedback we got was so fantastic. Everyone loved the chili peppers and the chocolate. Thought it was one of the best chili beers they'd ever had. And when we ran out, everyone was very upset. So we had to make it again.
And as Kristen explained, it comes in levels to you when you're drinking it.
Yeah, you really smell the cinnamon at first when you put your nose to the glass. You really smell the cinnamon. We serve it in tulip glasses, so it really comes out in the smell. You taste the chocolate at first, and then the very last thing you get is kind of the burn in the back of your throat with the chili peppers. The more you drink it, the more you taste that. And almost the warmer it gets, you almost get a different flavor profile from the beer. And I think that's what people appreciate on the beer. Some people say it doesn't even taste like beer. A lot of wine drinkers like the beer too. So I think people like the layered effect that they get from the beer.
And there's several other fantastic beers here to try. Another one is the Bavarian Helles Lager. Oh, this one, Bavarian Helles Lager. I should have wrote the names on the backside too. One thing that really stands out about the beers here is Jeremy really takes the time to cultivate the beers. It's really not about rushing out mass quantities, and with this lager it takes about 2 to 3 times the amount of time to make than a normal beer. So you guys really care about the quality of the beer.
And we like giving people options for beers that they might not typically see at other craft breweries. Lagers are very rare to find at most craft breweries because of the large commitment to taking the time to making them the right way.
We try to use a lot of ingredients too that are local, fresh. For instance, over the summer we made a raspberry wheat where we picked some of the raspberries with some of our customers even. So it makes it really goes along with our local feel of the business. Our slogan's bringing the local brewery back, so we like to incorporate what customers really want, what they're asking for, and do local fresh ingredients.
And there's another beer, it's the Winter Spice. And which one is that, since I can't see this one? Okay, so with all of the ingredients in this one, sounds very attractive. So go ahead and give the rundown of this one.
So this is a brown ale base. So the base of this beer is a brown ale. We used 4 different types of spices. We used allspice. Star anise kind of gives it a licorice flavor to it. Ginger gives a little bit of a bite at the end, and then we soaked vanilla beans and rum to get all the flavor out of vanilla. So it has a little bit of a richer tone to it. A lot of people like this beer because it doesn't have the typical spices that most holiday or spiced ales have. It has more of a rich and earthy undertone to it. So this one's been pretty popular recently.
Definitely. And the brewery is celebrating their 1-year anniversary coming up in April. 1 year already. What are the successes?
We have a great group of regulars. We've met so many fantastic people that support us passionately. Getting to know them and their stories has been so much fun. This is definitely a social industry, and socializing with the people that support us has been fantastic.
Yeah, I think having our local customers who come see us quite often, they've kind of been with us through our successes, which has been great. When we won gold with our Mexican chocolate stout, we came through the door that day, and everyone was up off their seats clapping and wanting to hear the story, and it really makes it feel like a collaborative effort with our customers. They've seen us expand 3 times, they've seen us win gold. They've really experienced it with us, which makes it very special for us.
Copper Kettle has definitely created a community in the area, and all the successes that have come have been well deserved. You also noticed that these two, along with their bartender Jeremy, Justin, are really good about going out and not just saying hey to people, but remembering their name and remembering a story that they might have told. So you're definitely going to have to make your way over to Copper Kettle. There will be Mexican chocolate stout for you to try along with several other delicious beers.